Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you my RWBY Volume 8 Episode 13 reaction. This one is titled Worthy. The Best Laid Plans... Now, I had a theory, it popped into my head earlier today, that either 13 or 14 was going to be titled Fall, and would be leading to the events of someone falling into the void. Now, obviously that wasn't what this one is called, though the thumbnail is Cinder, Watts and Neo walking through an Atlesian facility, meaning this is jumping back to what they were doing while Team RWBY was devising their plan and everything, considering we ended with Cinder on the station platform. Also, I have 3 points of talking about in relation to the last episode. The first is, someone pointed out to me that the Penny transformation scene, where she gets picked up in the air and with the swirling magic and then has light flash over all her limbs, was very Shrek with Fiona's transformation at the end of that scene. I thought of a funny comparison where walking through the portal, everyone walking through the portals from Atlas could have some funny comparison lines to Thor Ragnarok, where Korg's just like, the foundations are still good, we can build off of that, and then it all blows up and he's like, oh yeah, nah, those foundations are gone. But with the foundations exploding actually being Atlas falling. The third one was, Emerald's voice came out over everyone's scrolls. I didn't pick this up in my reaction. I didn't pick this up in my breakdown. You know who heard the message? Cinder. Cinder heard Emerald over the broadcast. So we're probably going to see the fallout of that. Anyway, let's get this started in 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, there's a photosensitivity warning again. As you can see, I did remember to put subtitles on this time. Two more times singing this song for a while. We said goodbye to all the things we love. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We lived in faith, left our solitude, our carefree peace. What we thought would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, the tragic end before our eyes. Hope has no place here. Maybe the path that leads our way home will finally clear. Maybe the end we tried to avoid is already here. Some roses will never bloom. Some trees will ride on the vine. Some life will end much too soon. Some evil will never ever die. Some life will not end in peace. Some heroes choose the wrong side. Sometimes it's worth it all to risk the whole and fight for every life. I couldn't carry that today.
What do we do now?
We stick to the plan.
How? Without the CCT, there's no way we can tell all of Atlas to just step into a bunch of freaky magic doors.
But there is.
That's fair.
We use the portals ourselves and spread the word on foot.
Are we positive these things work?
Hey, Vomit Boy's back.
Okay, we can do this. Nora and I will get people through the gates. Everyone else, keep to your roles. Remember, the evacuation is priority 1, no matter what else happens.
You sure you won't need more help?
Shade is armed to the teeth with huntsmen and huntresses. But we're about to throw a kingdom's worth of negativity on their doorstep. If anyone will need help, it's them.
Yeah, that's fair. So Ren, Emerald, and Oscar are going ahead straight to Vacuo.
What is it?
Everyone!
Ow!
I'm, gonna need your attention.
Penny, why do you have to fly in there? Hey, it's Fiona!
Keep moving, come on!
That's it! Ooh, watch your step!
Hey! No pushing!
Figured you wouldn't let us down!
I love it when Nora does
There'd
that.
be more people by now. Our job is getting Penny and the staff to Vacuo. Until then, we have to trust the others. I'm sure they can handle it.
We should end up just outside the city limits of Vacuo. Enough space for refugees, but still within range of communication.
All right, I'll focus on masking emotions for as long as I can. Call for help as soon as we cross.
And let me guess,
You gotta be kidding me.
they're not there?
Which way is the city?
It has to be here somewhere!
Guys, this sandstorm isn't just killing visibility. Where are we?
Welcome to Vacuo.
Head down and follow everyone else to the exit.
Lucky waving. Oh, well. Lucky waving is global. I'm feeling too, Kill.
Keep going. We'll handle this.
Penny, do what you've been told. So those people are just straight up dead now, aren't they? Because no one tried to save them.
Your little friend Oscar was right. But the easy part ends here. How did you know about that?
Neapolitan, was it? Now isn't the time to hold grudges.
No. She's right to be angry. I know I haven't upheld my end of the bargain. I'm sorry. I will get you Ruby Rose. Today. But to do that, I need to ask the lamp a question.
Interesting. Okay.
Jin,
You have a question for me?
I do. What have Ruby and her teammates planned?
I don't want to show you this, but I have to.
I'm so worried about keeping the vault closed that we never considered using what's inside.
The Staff of Creation.
Maybe we could use it to save Penny and get everyone in Atlas and Mantle back to safety. After you guys broadcast the evac procedure, you'll walk through the portal at the CCT Center. And when we're done in the vault, we'll take Penny and the staff.
You tore this kingdom apart with nothing but your intellect. How about we finish what you started?
Oh, who gave What's a gun?
You have everything you need?
Oh, believe me.
Well, that was a transition and a half.
Everything I've ever wanted.
You deserve this, Arthur. We'll be back.
No, they won't. And he knows it.
You're live. Everyone can see you. Oh, citizens of Atlas, Mantle. What we have to tell you is very
Poisoned
important.
apple.
Atlas is falling, but
Oh, what's that blood? Oh.
They're using the staff? Are they crazy? They'll destroy the kingdom!
What do you think a kingdom is? The people? Or just the chunk of land they live on?
Either way,
That's fair.
it's over now. Ironwood's down.
That's a bomb. No! Okay. He had enough aura for the... Yeah, that sounds about right. Vine's going to... Vine and Harriet are going to die, aren't they?
Well, I see you're awake, finally. Atlas is falling under your watch. How does it feel, James?
They've got the staff.
That's right. You lose. We both lose. What?
Ironwood, what are you doing? Why
You're going
would
to
they have
open mine
left his
too,
weapons there?
right?
You're getting blasted.
Sure thing.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
I knew your plan would be bold, but I never could have predicted all of this. At least not without a little help from Jin. I suppose I have all of you to thank for one last lesson.
Damn it, Neo.
Sometimes, if you want to win, you simply can't do it alone. RWBY!
It's been a long time since we've... Yep. And there goes Blake down with her. She missed. Yeah, I don't want an enraged flake.
Penny, no! Why didn't you just learn your lesson?
Oh, Penny. I did.
Go through the... Oh, now that's a nice look. And there goes what? No, she's not fallen yet. Heroa's almost out though. You can't go. You know you're gonna have to save them.
Vine. Glad someone made it. Watch for a tail. I need to make sure this thing's still armed.
You're being taken out by Ryan.
I'm no longer certain this is the most logical course of action.
Do you really want to do this, Zeki?
No, I don't. Harriet, the General is no longer in charge. RWBY and the others have used the staff. Atlas is falling. But its people will be safe. Unless you...
It's the principle, Vine! It's about loyalty! Clover understood that! Clover would see this through!
No, he wouldn't.
Perhaps Clover was wrong too.
Don't you dare! Clover was... He was...
important to you.
Called that.
Harriet, you are not the only one.
I thought he was going to impale her then.
You're getting that fight after all.
Where are you taking that?
I repeat, is anybody receiving these messages? Can anyone report status on the evacuation?
Really? Okay, it was a sight, not a...
I chased a lot of shadows over the years. Always expecting betrayal. But never once did I think it would ever come from you. I know what's best for Atlas, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get that staff.
The staff's already infected.
Consider this my last order.
As far as Winter knows.
Step aside.
I've never wavered in fighting the enemies of this kingdom. And I won't start now.
I'm spent.
Where's Penny? Couldn't she deal with the storm?
Wait, Penny should have been here by now. Something's wrong.
They can't go back in.
Why can't I?
Oh dear. Ambrosius. People enter from Atlas and Mantle on
A
one
one-way
side
ticket.
and leave on the other side with a one-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo. One-way ticket to Vacuo.
We can't go back. The portal won't let us.
There's the Ravengers. First time we're seeing them. A touch bigger than I thought they'd be. Is that the end of the episode? Wow, okay. Yep, they're our Ravengers, the bat ones. From the... after the Fallen, before the Dawn. Okay. Well, a lot of stuff happened there. A lot of more than I could process. Like, I haven't got the main beats of the story, but there was a lot in that episode. How is... what's the next episode going to be? Oh boy, well, I don't have... where was Nora throughout that entire fight? Before I pause this recording and watch the episode again, where was Nora throughout that entire fight? Because she didn't go through to Vacuo. Hang on, I'll rewatch this just to see if I can catch her. And I'm back. Okay, so I was correct in saying that Nora did not show up at all in that fight. I'm going to assume that she was on the other side of the portals, just like Jean was. So she was helping the people down in Mantle and didn't know the fight was going on. Also, this is going to be a very interesting episode for me to do the breakdown of, because there's a lot of minor details that I've picked up. But this is one thing I want to say is that the title Worthy, I would have liked it had there been more Nora in this episode, since her inspiration is Thor and everything. But I understand that this is based off of what's said to Cinder, how she can't just be deserving of power, she needs to be worthy of it. Also, I did say in my RWBY Theory video that came out last Saturday, in no version of the people falling did I think Yang would not fall. Funny how that happened, and so far Yang's the only one to fall. Also, majority of the people that I said should fall are either in the vault or could get to the vault. The only ones not in the vault are Emerald, but she was one of the first ones through to Vacuo, so that's understandable. And Robin. They're the only two that I said would fall that aren't in the vault with the possibility of falling. No, there's Jean and Nora, but they'll be heading into the vault shortly, so they're free game for the falling as well. Also, final note before I end this video. I like how they teamed Weiss and Cinder against each other, because Weiss has been a meme all the way up to Volume 7 of not being able to win a 1v1 fight. And even then, she had her Armagigas to help her. Cinder also has been bodied in every single fight she's been in, apart from against Ozpin. So their two inabilities to win sort of cancel each other out. It's just a funny thought that was going through my head when I was rewatching the scene the second time. But, as I said, that's my last point of the episode. This was another good one. I am very scared for what's going to happen in the next one. I also wasn't expecting to see Ravagers quite this early. Then again, we don't actually... Are there any Vacuum Grim that we have seen before? Like, the ones... The only one I could think of was a Deathstalker. Yeah, that's the only other desert-type Grim I could think of. Sulphurfish. They could have made an appearance. They also seem to be Scorpion-based, so it would make sense for them to be in Vacuo and not have had a mention in the books because they weren't created by then, so... I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get to see the Sulphurfish showcased either in this last episode or next volume, like their various forms and everything. I'm looking forward to, what was it, the Dromedon? The camel-based one with the bone hump spitting acid? I think that one will be interesting to see. And also the one that was basically giraffe backwards. I said that was the last point I was going to touch on, but I'm going to end this now so that this is the last point. I'll catch you in the next one.